We are back.
Hello.
Back to normal audio, because I ain't gonna lie, man. That Zoom shit, I'll listen to back a little bit. I'm like, this shit sounds horrible. My shit sounds horrible. Because I was in the bathroom. You listened to the episode, right?
I didn't listen to neither of them.
Oh, yeah, because okay, now I can give you the footage and the... Yeah. Because I don't have enough space on Dropbox.
Okay.
Yeah. But yeah, the audio it didn't sound good. Like I'm in the echo. Sometimes it sounds low. So sorry about that, all the listeners out there. But we are back. I am back from Florida.
You was using a laptop?
Yeah. Yeah.
Weird.
Yeah.
But yeah, how was your trip though?
It was good. It was much needed. I enjoyed myself. Relaxing.
What time were you waking up?
I probably waking up cause we was going to sleep me, shout little Chris. Shout out my cousins and I. We was going to sleep probably 2 most days. One day 5, but not 2.
Mm-hmm.
Waking up probably 11, getting out of bed 12. No, waking up around 10, getting out of bed 11. Sometimes waking up earlier because people when they speak downstairs, I can hear it clear in my room, clear. And I can't sleep through voices. I can sleep through sounds, banging, music, sirens, but people speaking, I hear it. It's like they wake me on my sleep just like that. But it's good. I ain't want to come back.
What did you do? What did you enjoy most about the trip?
Just the constant jokes me and my family be sharing. My uncle's a clown. Shout out my Uncle Carton. He's the entertainer in our family. So every second he's making a joke, he's performing, he's an entertainer. So whenever he's in the room, it's nonstop. It's nonstop theatrics, nonstop jokes, nonstop ranking on somebody, nonstop sarcasm. It's just nonstop. So that was fun playing Monopoly. We played Family Feud where he was Steve Harvey. I recorded too. It was mad funny.
He was actually making jokes. He wore a suit.
He wore he wore a fedora.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. We played Monopoly Deal. We played voice banking, which is pretty cool.
What's voice banking?
You say you'd be like buy this property.
Oh, different version. That's the different version of Monopoly you was telling me about.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. It's dope though.
Yeah, I think that episode we recorded, y'all was playing earlier that day.
Same day. And I won both games. I felt good about that. I'm competitive when it comes to that type of shit. That ass. But it was good, man. But we didn't do a lot of shit that we said we was. We didn't have a big movie night where we all watched a movie. He has in his living room, he has a 70-inch screen, but then he has a drop, like a drop screen where he has a projector and it's 100 inches. We never did that. I wanted to play left, right, center.
What's that?
It's it's like a dice game where
CeeLo?
Well, you could kind of say that. It's very similar to it's like they monetize CeeLo and then they just
I'm too socialized.
It's no lie. It's they monetize.
I was actually
CeeLo.
joking.
No, it's kind of like CeeLo where
you gotta roll a 7.
No, it's no numbers, right? So when we play, we bet money though. Ever put $1, ever put $2
on the floor.
Mm-hmm. So
and y'all shake it like this.
Yeah, real shit. So
y'all shake like this or y'all shake like this?
How do you want to shake it?
If you shake like this, you're playing CeeLo.
Yeah. So last time we were in we played upstairs. Me, my dad, my uncles. We played on this pool table. Mad people there. People betting money. So how you play fun. Is basically it's 3. Nah, it's a dope ass game. We should play.
Just to have a gambling feel.
It's 3 dice. It's left, right, and it's a little dot, which means center, right? So how the game is basically it's these little how could I say it? It's these chips you get. You get 3 chips per round, right? Mm-hmm. And now you roll the dice. I'm trying to think. Is it each person rolls 3 of the dice, and if you roll a center, you lose a chip. That means you put your chip in the center. If you roll the left, you move. No, I'm bugging. If you roll a center, you put it in the center. If you roll the left, you slide your chip to the person next to you on the left. If you slide a right, you put to the right. But then I forgot how it looks, but it's a side where you keep it. You keep your coins, right? You want that. So everybody goes their turn, and everybody's coins is recycling. And then at some point, all the chips start to, get low because people are rolling in the center. They're losing all their chips, whatever. So the last person who is the last one to have chips, everybody gets eliminated. They get the whole pot, and then the whole pot will be money.
Yeah.
So I explained it kind of bad, but those who
I get
play
it. I get it.
They know. So niggas be
the only part
dice.
you confuse me.
Let's go.
The only part you confuse me is the left part, the left, right, center part. Like as far as passing the chips off. Everything else I got. Yeah, I mean, you looked unsure while you were saying
when you
that
roll
too.
the left, you gotta give your chip to the person left
to the left of you.
Yeah. So, but if you roll like
center,
the centerpiece, you
does,
keep it, which is the thing you want. Sometimes you get 3 of them shit and you keep all your chip, which is what you want to do.
So if you have dice, how do you roll a left? What does that mean?
It's written on it.
On the dice itself?
Top. Yeah, the top. Yeah, it's written on it. Yeah.
So all 3
I have
dice.
I think I left it.
So all 3 dice you have to write on it.
No, it's already on it.
Oh, it's
the name of the game is left, right, center.
You.
Yeah, so when you roll it,
okay, got you.
Yeah, so it's literally kind of like CeeLo. It's just no numbers, but you gotta get a certain like a certain symbol on the dice to win the game.
It's dope. It's like dungeon dice.
Dungeon dice.
You can't remember? Yu-Gi-Oh! Dungeon dice.
Oh yeah.
Go dice roll.
Yeah. We didn't play that. We didn't play as many. We didn't play as many games. Like we didn't play Taboo.
Large group games.
But we was for the most part we was in the pool a lot. Well, I was in the pool a lot, but I was in the pool a few times. Water fights and shit.
You didn't get a tan though.
Yeah, I wasn't really. I don't like the heat.
I know.
And I tried to go outside and like sun gaze, get that information and shit. But I realized that like my eyes are like really sensitive. I tried. I was doing
it yesterday.
I tried to look up. It's like my eyes. I literally can't. To the point where like one night I went inside the bathroom. It was like in the middle of the night. I had to use the bathroom. And I tried to just like look at the light in the bathroom, like look directly at it.
Don't do that. That's worse. That's
like,
artificial.
Literally, like I saw red veins, and like my eyes got red.
Your Sharingan, you awakened.
So I'm just like, damn, like I really want to, I wanted to start. My mindset was, this is an opportunity for me to be outside, get more sun, and then start my sun gazing, journey of like. But that
you had read up on it.
Yeah, well, I didn't read up on it.
Because I remember when I mentioned it.
I've learned from
other people,
like vids I've seen and whatnot.
Okay, yeah.
I know it's beneficial. I was telling my cousin about it. She knew about it. Telling my grandmother about it.
Mm-hmm.
But it's tough. Like
it is.
My eyes are messing.
Yeah, like, I can't. Right now, I can't go past 10 seconds. I remember when I first mentioned
I can't even look at it.
I told you like 30 seconds. Yeah, I'm probably exaggerating.
Oh.
Yeah. Because I'm like, now I know my tolerance is higher than what it is now, but right now I can't go past 10 seconds. Yeah.
I may have a condition.
Like my eyes are mad sensitive, bro. Because when I mainly do it when I'm running on the track at Gersh. So when I hit a certain angle, I'll be like, all right, on this whole curve, I'm going to look up at the sun and I maintain my lane or whatever. And I do it, but I think like 7 seconds, like I held it.
Yeah.
But
yeah. I even have to wear goggles underwater, like. My little cousin Just, who's my uncle's son.
Yeah, I know.
He know how to swim well. He learned how to swim since he was 2 years old.
Is his hair still blonde?
It's kind of like brown. It's like brownish. He learned how to swim when he was like 2 years old. And I'm on the water with goggles and shit. I could see him opening up his eyes and looking at me and smiling. I'm like, this nigga's he on the water. Like, what the fuck? But he used to because he been swimming. Like, in New York, we don't really, public pools, which is filthy. His whole life, he's had a pool in his backyard, so he's like a fish.
I used to do that.
We was teaching my little cousin Faith. She's only 4 years old. She was swimming with floaties in the beginning of the trip. By the end of the trip, she was swimming without it, like in the deep end and shit. So that's dope.
Yeah.
And I was like, yo, my whole family could swim. Like,
damn, I should join your family.
Niggas in Guyana, y'all at the coast and y'all don't know how to swim. What's up with that?
Because Caribbean people, we just play in the water. We'd be like, what?
In the shower.
We'd be like, swim for what? We don't need to swim.
Yeah, but ain't y'all swimming out though? So kind of have he has a big advantage. If his prey can't swim, that's a big advantage. You know what I'm saying? But like,
it's a big advantage. But if you're already bit, like,
nah, it's what you could get out of that shit. Huh? It's niggas that survived bitten from alligators.
I mean, don't get me wrong. There's some Caribbean people that can swim really, really well.
Yeah, I'm sure.
Really, really well.
You just not one of them.
I'm just not one of them niggas.
Now, overall, the trip was good, man.
Yeah.
2 weeks, well needed. But now I'm back in New York, and I'm doing cool thing. I have to self-quarantine for 2 weeks. So I have a month off from work.
Yeah.
Delightful. I ain't miss nobody.
You always say this, but you be capping.
I dead ass didn't, bro.
You said that, like, and then when you start, because like you had said that before during quarantine about working,
but that was you
went
months,
back
though. That
you
was
went back and
months.
you was like, yeah, I had fun.
That was 3 months. In 2 weeks, I don't miss anybody.
But during the whole quarantine, you was like, I don't miss them niggas. I don't miss them niggas.
Yeah.
You was saying that.
No, yeah, and then at the end I was like, you know what? Towards the end, it was refreshing to be around other people. But for 2 weeks, I can kid you not. Like, my dad called me like, yo, you in court? I'm like, bro, y'all gotta understand. Like, when I'm on vacation, like, I zone out, bro. Like,
said, bro.
Like when I go on vacation, well, I didn't call him, bro.
I know. It's funny though.
Like when I'm on vacation, I tell certain people, cause I ain't gonna cap, like I ain't text nobody.
That's why I wasn't really texting. And when we was on the thing, I was like, you was like, nah, you can hit me up. I'm like, nah, cause I know how it is.
Yeah.
Like I let people do them. Like just
I zone out, bro.
I have no problem.
Like, my dad got mad at me. My mom, I'm like, Mom, all right. What do you want? Like, I'm on vacation. Like, the fuck. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's just
parents.
me.
Parents.
That's just me. Like, but now the quarantine for 2 weeks, and I'm chilling, man. I'm telling you right now, if T-Mobile, you listening, I'm not gonna be in the crib. Look at that right now. I'm gonna give it a good 3 days to recoup. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, man,
have time in the crib. You know, relax. But at some point, like I have a link on Saturday with a couple people. Like, I'm gonna tell you. Let me offer. Because you're invited.
Yeah, thank you.
Yeah.
I got so much shit Saturday. Wait. Oh, next week.
Yeah.
Oh, by the way, next week I'm not gonna be here. So in case of anything, I'm not gonna be here.
All right. You wanna do the Zoom?
No, next weekend.
I know you ain't gonna be here for the podcast.
No, weekend, Dominique. We don't record on the weekend. I was just letting you know, in case of anything, I'm not gonna be here next week.
Got it. Yeah. No worries.
Remember this trip I told you about?
I think so.
The fam?
Yeah, right.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. That's next week?
Next weekend.
It's open
still. It's open still because we one more space.
I could take that too because I'm dead ass out of work for 2 weeks.
Yeah.
All right, we're gonna discuss.
Think about it.
We gonna discuss that shit.
Yeah, we already planned some stuff to do.
That's Poconos, right?
Mm-hmm. Yeah. For the weekend.
I bet.
With your boy.
Well, I'm supposed to say that.
Nah, you can't. I don't mind. I don't mind. I'm gonna be in the Poconos with my family for a weekend.
I bet. I might have to do that.
Yeah.
2 vacations in one fucking month. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But yeah. How you been this last 2 weeks?
I've been good. Working out. Body coming back. Getting my tans here and there.
You don't have a tan.
I kind of have a tan. I kind of have. You can't tell me.
You kind of have a stand?
I kind of have a tan. I said stand?
I think so.
I don't think
you don't have a tan. You're just dark.
I wish I was darker though.
Yeah, that's cool.
Yeah. You always tell me I'm dark, but people tell me I'm brown skin. And when I look in the mirror in pictures, that K's wedding, I'm fucking brown skin. Those pictures, them crystal clear 10K cameras.
I mean, you're still brown. Your skin is brown. The shade is brown.
Darker though.
But you're a dark brown.
I want to be darker. No, I'm not. In
like
sunlight,
Kami is like a brown. I'm a light skin
Kami
brown.
Is brown. Yeah.
You're like more on the. You're like
darker than Kami?
You're like right under Tyreek and my dad. You're like right under the cup.
That's fucking cap. I wish I was though.
Like, right.
That's the funny thing. I wish I was, but that's
and you used to cut my dad's ass about being black.
I still do. He is like the camera. Look at the camera, the lens. Like,
nah, that's cap. Shout out to my dad though.
Yeah, shout out to your dad. I was gonna say his name, but I was like, nah, I ain't gonna.
Yeah,
because that's your name.
But yeah,
Jenkins.
This nigga's sick.
But yeah, I've been chilling, man.
Yeah, that's what's up.
I have a gift for you. I'm gonna give it to you next week.
Really?
Yeah.
For my birthday.
Use
it
my
birthday was on Saturday. Last Saturday.
Yeah.
Yeah. I turned 28, y'all. Can y'all believe it? My spirit feels so young and rejuvenated.
Facts.
Like, people look at me and say, "Yo, you look 23." Thank you.
I was chopping it up with an older Dominican dude. He's like in his 40s, 50s, and like after the conversation, he's like, "How old are you?" And I told him. He's like, "What?" He's like, "No, you don't look your age." He's like, "You because in addition to
you don't look, but you seem older because you're wise."
Yeah, but what we maintain, I just thought of this. We maintain our youthfulness. And once you operating on a certain spectrum, you're gonna exude that, energy. Mm-hmm. So yeah, we may numerically be a certain number, but internally we don't feel that.
Yeah, nah.
This is why they're gonna have. This is why even in the medical field, I presume I'll guess right now that they'd have like your chronological age, your biological age, your skeletal age, your all of this. But people don't take care of themselves. This is why our bodies deteriorate faster. Certain people.
Yeah, right.
But if you take care of yourself, you maintain your youthfulness.
Yeah.
You could still be responsible, but just have fun with and still have fun with like your family, your friends, whatever.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, real shit.
People choose to be anal, and that's why they look fucking raggedy.
Yeah,
and
they stress a lot
and shit. Yeah. Stress over dumb shit.
Stress a lot. They eating bad. I'm not the healthiest person. I need to drink more water, but I do eat healthy for the most part. I cut out a lot of shit, and for the most part, I like to smile and laugh a lot. I try to look at things on the brighter side. They do say
laughing is the best medicine.
I think that's what does it for me, man. My spirit is just like joyful. Like when you're around me, you're gonna feel some joy. You're gonna laugh. You're gonna do something like that.
Laughing and sex.
You know what I'm saying? You said laughing and sex.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm sure sex keeps you young too.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They do say it. Apple a day, orgasm a day, keep the doctor away. All of these things. Like,
yeah, that's true.
Come on.
Yeah, I used to damn want to look young, because when you a guy, sometimes you older, you want to look like more manly, more macho, more what I'm saying. Mm-hmm. You want to look more mature. Is the word, not macho, more manly, more mature. Is the word. But now I'm just like, I see niggas my age. I'm like, you look 40, bro. You alright? Like you good?
Stress.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying. But it's like, I like the balance we have, because it's like amongst my young cousins, I'm the cool cousin. I don't mind
older cousin.
Yeah, cool older cousin. I don't mind hanging out with them. I don't mind playing games.
Yeah.
I don't mind having a conversation with them. I don't want to be that adult that's like, oh, you kids go stay in the room. You know what I'm saying? Or like, you guys,
I see them and they neglect them.
Yeah,
of my presence. Because I see it time and time again.
I ain't like that.
Oh, the older cousins hang out in a group. I frequent every single group, down to the babies. I frequent every group.
Facts. That's why, and I love that dynamic, because the young cousins, they rock with me. Like, I sit in the room and play Fortnite with you. Like, what's up? I'm about to be 30. What's up?
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
2K with you. Even though I don't play 2K20 and all of that.
I can easily dabble into my wisdom bag and have a conversation with a 50-year-old and give them advice. Yep. So it's like, those two spectrums is dope.
Yeah.
Some people just old and they childish. Some people old and they just too like old traditional. They too like big. You know what I'm saying? Stuck in their ways, I guess.
Yeah.
But when you got that balance, it's like
same way, bro.
You know what I'm saying?
Same way.
But you want to jump into some shit, man?
Oh, by the way, before we get into topics. Yeah. Shout out to my cousin Janae. She hosted a movie night. Dope, yo.
Oh, word.
Saturday night. The next one we pull up.
Bet.
She did popcorns, hot dog, like in trays. We didn't know this.
Glizzies?
We didn't. Every tray had a drink to it. The popcorn it tasted good. She set up her backyard with a projector, the drop, beds in the front, chairs in the back. It was dope, yo.
That's dope.
It was dope as hell.
You had a hot dog?
No. Every tray I had, I told them I didn't want that.
Oh, okay.
Every tray had a hot dog, fries. You're not my dad, bro.
No,
and you're not my wife.
I'm just making sure you're not eating glizzies.
You're not my children.
I'm making sure you're not eating.
Come on, I'm the one
Make sure you win a glizzy gobbler out here.
What's glizzy?
Glizzy is another word for like Frank hot dog.
I never heard glizzy
Never.
Before.
It's like
the only glizzy I know is shot glizzy.
It's a whole bunch of like videos on Twitter and Instagram. People
never heard
like niggas.
I don't fuck with the shit no more. So I don't even
be at a cookout with a hot dog. He high, nigga. He like, yo, you eating a hot dog? You eating a glizzy?
That's like in high school, in school period. Remember the hot dogs with the pink shit? Niggas used to be like, yo, you eating that hot dog with that pink shit?
Too.
But I don't eat cool. that. I've been sad.
I love movie nights, man.
It was dope, bro.
It was dope.
Also, shout out to Anthony Gadsden. Ran into him day before yesterday at Gersh. Went to get my workout on. Chopped it up with the bro. He said he sent his birthday wishes because I told him your birthday was day before. Okay. I appreciate that. Yesterday because I saw him Monday.
Right.
And he also said he fucked with the podcast. He be listening. I told him we appreciate it.
Nice.
And he said he also said he would like to come up and chop it up and give his perspective on certain things. I was like, cool. I'm open to it.
All right.
Run it by Dominique.
Yeah.
Also, sure. He was talking about how one of the perspectives that I do want to hear. And I said I do agree is how quarantine affected like parents with like young children. Because if everything is closed down,
you gotta.
I'm a young parent, or I'm a parent. Period.
It's a lot of responsibility,
but I still have responsibilities. But I'm a parent to a young child in particular. Yeah. So. Yeah, I definitely want to chop it up.
His son is probably like 8 right now. 7 or 8, maybe more. Maybe
he told me the age
because he had him like
10. I think.
10.
So 10,
like 10 years. Yeah, shout out to Ant, man.
Shout out to him.
Also shout out to shout out to Rashid. Today's his birthday.
Yeah, Rashid, happy birthday, my nigga.
Happy birthday. Yeah. He took a tour in a helicopter over the city.
Yeah, I saw
that shit is dope. I never done it before, but that shit is dope.
Yeah, I was close to doing that one year. I'll tell you the story off air. I don't want to get in trouble.
Yeah. But yeah, that's dope. Shout out to him.
But
but yeah, man, let's get into some shit.
Facts. What you want to get into first? You want to get into this Jada shit?
Let's get into this entanglements, man.
Entanglement. That's a word of 2020. Entanglement.
Let's get into this
2020 is an entanglement. Think of every fucking thing that transpired.
Yeah. So like the 3 words that the 3 words that niggas really learned is quarantine, pandemic, and now entanglement. That's the 3 words niggas probably never used before.
I feel like I'm on Sesame Street right now.
Real talk. Did you watch the
Red Table Talk? Yes, I did. I made sure I watch it. Even though I said
you don't really care.
No. I don't care to speak publicly too much, dedicate too much energy publicly to it. But I did watch it because in the past,
it's interesting.
In the past, whenever it would come up, you would be like, "Nah, August, he was just staying with them." And in my head, I'd be like, "How the fuck Dominique know?" Like you would be saying it.
I would say that.
Yeah, you would say that. Like he was staying with them. It wasn't nothing going on. That was the rumors around them. But he was I would always say that in my head. I'm like, how the fuck this nigga know? Like he was there. But also I wanted to hear his part. I can't. I would.
He said his part. Wait,
I mean, yeah, I had watched his part, so I had to watch their part. So I wanted to hear. I can't speak on something that's bias of me. So, and that's poor journalism. You know what I'm saying? So I was like, nah, let me just in case me and you happen to stumble upon it.
Right.
But yeah, I watched it.
What's your thoughts?
I don't know. It's his story, her story, and then it's the truth. So I don't know. I still don't know the truth.
What's your thoughts on Will?
But
as a man,
on Will, well, according to what they say,
how did you view him as he was in the whole Red Table Talk? How did you view him?
That's actor Will. That's actor Will. That's lights, camera, action.
You think so?
That's lights, camera, action. I'm telling you. That's fucking lights, camera, action.
What you mean by that though? Like you mean behind doors?
Let's say
her like he's
no. I'm not. No man is. Oh, he made me happy, and he. No man is gonna be like get the fuck out of here. Come on, that's lights, camera, action. Certain gestures,
That's one way to look at it.
That is a fact. That's a fact. I don't care. That's a fact. No woman. Think about it. Imagine telling your wife, who y'all had a break. Because even girlfriends, they gonna act crazy. They gonna feel some type of way. So imagine telling your wife of, let's say y'all was married for 10 years. 5th year, there's a break, and there's a break for 1 year. This is all hypothetical, right? And you told her that the chick that you happened to have around the house and the family
that you met through your son
made you happy.
That you met through your son. Yeah.
Which woman is gonna be like, oh, that's great. Yeah, she made you happy. So what the fuck? Because in her head, it's like, what the hell was I making you? How was I making you feel?
But the thing is,
I'm just speaking about that aspect.
Yeah.
That one. That's acting, like camera action. Other stuff based on his like gestures as she was speaking, I'm like, Will is smiling a little too much. Like, bro, you don't have to smile.
Now you know what it is.
Much.
You know what it is.
I don't know if that's your personality, but I'm just saying for me, like, I'm gonna maintain. Like, I don't have to smile to show that I'm listening.
But maybe
to
that's just their relationship.
That's what I'm saying.
You know what I'm saying?
It maybe that's how, but I don't have to smile to listen to you.
Yeah.
You could just tell me like whatever. But
you know what it is? I don't think that we've never seen a couple like them before. You know what I'm saying?
What do you mean by that?
Meaning like me and my family kind of had this conversation before she got on Red Table Talk when it first came out with August, and we kind of had this conversation about like their relationship and
Will and Jada's relationship.
Yeah, Will and Jada's relationship, and you know, a lot of people see it as unorthodox. Some people see it as not right. Some people see it as why be married if you're gonna be open like that. You know what I'm saying?
But my question, quick interjection. Majority of people, well, my question / statement. Well, my rhetorical question. What is the parameters of their relationship? I guarantee majority of people cannot definitively state the full description, the full parameters. Only they know. Guessing. Exactly.
Only they know.
Exactly. So how could you definitively say, I don't agree with it? Yeah. You don't know what's going on.
Yeah, I know.
Because that was basically her story. I'm sorry, cut you off. Her story kind of put things into better perspective because according to August, he was like, "Oh, I sat with Will. We had a conversation, man.
They said that never happened."
Jada said, Will said that never happened. Jada said this is during our breakup. Yeah. So that put more perspective. That's why I'm like, this is why you gotta listen to both sides.
Yeah.
But you could go ahead.
I mean, I understood. I mean, I felt like a lot of people, when I see people like talking about it, my family included, or people like around the world, especially black people, because we have like this certain image of like what marriage is supposed to be. It seems insane to look at them and like watch that conversation happen, and at the end they still smile about it and say, you know, we went through this, we got over it. You know what I'm saying? When the time that, from my understanding, the time that her and August was together, they
weren't together.
They was already broken up. You know what I'm saying? They was already separated. Will said that he
wasn't planning. He said intending that he thought
he was never going to speak to her again, which is powerful words. Mm-hmm. So it's like.
So it really put shit into perspective.
What could he have said?
It's not an entanglement.
it's like what could he have said? Like going back to your point, you was like, what man would sit there? I mean,
I'm not what man. I'm saying majority of men is not going to sit there and smile while their wife say another man making me happy or another man made me happy while I was married to you.
Majority of men, well, separated, but he's still married but separated.
That's why. Yeah.
But
I know it's separated.
Majority of men, to be honest, we're just not secure. I'm saying. I believe so. Majority of men, because I feel like majority of men are ruled by ego, and ego will dive into insecurities and whatnot. From what I've seen from Will over the years, I don't know him, but it's what it seems to me. If I could make, a guess,
your conjecture
and proclamation or whatever it's called.
Your conjecture.
He seems more secure than the average man. That's what I get. That's how I can could see him sitting in a conversation like that, and at the end of your wife just told you that I wasn't happy. I want to finally feel good. When she first said that, I was like, I had to watch it twice. I didn't catch when they said, yeah, we were separated. The first time I heard, I was like, damn, she just told this nigga that she wasn't happy in their marriage.
Yeah.
And he took it so he was like, yeah, yeah. It's like he absorbed what she said without adding emotion to it. Because you said most men would be like, you know what I'm saying? Like when I was watching it, I would say, okay, he's taking the emotion out of it for the most part, and he's really listening to her, what she's saying. I'm not sure if I would have been able to do that as well as he, but that situation is very interesting. Very interesting. There's a lot of people saying that she cheated on him, or she's not cheating. They were separated.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying?
Exactly.
But
people are dumb.
But I did see a perspective, and I want to get your thoughts on this too. What's your thoughts on her possibly being a predator? All right. When I see Jada, I don't see a predator, but with this whole August shit, I can see how it can be portrayed as
perceive.
Because what if that was Will that met one of Willow's friends?
That's what I posted.
That was going through mental illness.
Women would have dragged him through the mud, especially black women.
He'd be canceled.
So, and I posted that. Nobody said shit.
Yeah,
nobody, because y'all know y'all guilty.
Yeah, it's
black women, Latina women, white women. I don't give a fuck where you from. All of y'all know you're fucking biased. You're not keeping the same energy because y'all are treating the shit like an episode of Bold and the Beautiful. To be quite honest.
This
is a soap opera. Yeah. And it's like you need celebrities. It's like a lot of people live through celebrities vicariously, bro. It's like people just be waiting. It's like Kelly from The Office. Oh, when Jim was like, what's good with you? What's new with you? Oh, Brad and Angelina had a baby, and Tom Cruise and and Katie Holmes got together.
That's the perfect way to put it.
Yeah, it's perfect fucking way. Like y'all live through these people. Yeah. That's why niggas could not stop fucking talking about the shit. That's why niggas cancel Black Lives Matter, quote unquote, so fucking fast. Y'all canceled it yourselves because y'all chose to dedicate your energy to something else.
Right.
Oh yeah, we not supporting white businesses. We not cap.
Yeah.
Niggas talk about their bedroom story. Y'all, let me get some popcorn. Go to the store, get this, get the same store that you was talking shit. Man, shut the fuck up.
Yeah, it was very interesting watching everybody get, and I get it. Only reason why I'm speaking about this shit is because one, I have a podcast, and two, it's interesting.
I have no problem speaking about it.
But the way I seen people I'm talking about making the utmost assumptions.
I'm talking
like tweets. They knew Jada, like they had a conversation with her,
tweet after tweet.
Like, yeah, and I'm just like
a whole day. It's like this shit is like
it's a little bit obsessive.
You could put it up there with Insecure, the show now.
I never seen it.
No, I'm saying in terms of tweets that you see people make about it.
Oh,
because the new episode or whatever.
Yeah,
like the shit that's like. It's up there.
Oh, yeah. Nah, the thing is, and I get it, Will and Jada is like...
One of the black power couples.
They're like Brad Pitt and Angelina Jolie. Like,
no, they're
Jay-Z,
better than that. They're better than that because Brad and Angelina are not together.
I'm not naming.
Plus, they're black. They got melanin.
I'm not ranking them.
No disrespect to Brad and Angelina.
I'm not ranking them. I'm just saying couples that are just pop culture. Yeah. Jay-Z and Beyonce, Obama, Michelle, Brad Pitt and Angelina Jolie.
But they're not together. You can't say that no more.
Not now. But when you think of Brad Pitt, subconsciously, you're going to think of her because they've been together for so long. I'm just saying, regardless, they're in that tier that
I agree.
If they announce right now we're getting a divorce, niggas would still say Will and Jada, like subconsciously.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So it's like, and then we view marriages as like, all right, monogamy. There's no taking a break and you fucking somebody that you met. There's none of that. It's either this or it's a divorce. So when people hear that they went through this and then they're joking about it, you know, this last thing they said.
I'd say that's the narrative that's pushed though, because majority of married people, they be capping too.
Yeah. What you mean? Because I mean, I agree. Most marriages is like that. Most marriages is like this.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. So
they go through problems and they fix it. But
you said
it's not as messy.
No, though. I'm saying.
I mean, it's more messy than this.
But I'm saying, I was just rebutting to what you said. You said the way we view it, as in we the public, the way we view marriage is like monogamous, like there's no breakup.
Especially when we hold somebody in high regard.
That's why I said that's the narrative that that's pushed in the public. But even the niggas in the public, even though we know this narrative, niggas still step out.
Of course.
That's why I was like
50% of marriages end in divorce because of fucking whatever, but a lot of
mainly finances.
Big part of it, yeah, of course. But big part of it is it may be finances, but on a real like
no, it is finances.
Sure. But how many people are being happy? Faithful? You know what I'm saying?
Well, because of finances, it can cause people to
feel like adultery is like right. I mean, niggas probably ain't gonna admit it, but like, bro, people have a real commitment problem, like extreme. I think it's probably more than financial shit. Because it's like people fall victim to lust just in the most simplest ways.
That is true.
People are just weak minded when it comes to that type of shit. But
that is true.
I think it was just like a shocker for everybody. What they said at the end, it was like, we ride together, we die together, bad marriage for life.
They said that?
Yeah, it said we ride together, we die together, bad marriage for life. I don't know if I saw that part. And people just blew their minds like, oh, how could they say that? I mean, I don't agree with that. I guess the
bad marriage part.
Yeah, I mean, because if you don't understand context and you hear that.
Yeah, you'd be like,
what is it telling everybody? What is it telling people who want to get married? But I understand what they're saying because I understand. I'm not married, but people go through shit. You know what I'm saying? And you sign these vows so death do you part. So if you can get through it, you should make the effort to get through it.
Well, to be honest, I look at the bad marriage for life part as just a play on words.
Yeah, from the bad boy shit.
Yeah, strictly play on words.
But
I don't look into bad marriage like we're staying in a bad marriage.
Yeah,
the children are happy. The children are level-headed. None of them are. That's how you tell a marriage. That's how you tell.
But that's how we view them.
But you can tell.
Like most black people, view their kids view like Jada and Willow as crackheads. Like, like my family talking about them, and I'm just
a little weird.
And they're just like, yeah, they're weird. They're both gay. I'm like, no. What if they are gay? You know what I'm saying? Like, who gives a fuck? Like, you know what I'm saying?
If they are gay, that is.
I don't think they're gay. I don't think they're gay.
That's why I said if.
Me personally. But black people see
if
somebody
they are gay
way and nigga dressing.
That's a red flag. What's the odds of both your children being gay? Because in their situation, same mother, same dad.
They're in Hollywood. So there's a whole bunch of influences.
Exactly. So you got to look at external factors. You cannot neglect that.
Sure. Yeah, sure.
But according to LGBTQ, it's internally. That's this decision. That's how we came to this internally. Yeah, that's the contradiction.
I can't really speak on this. Somebody could have famous parents and be in the Hollywood scene and just by chance they was born gay. You don't believe somebody's born gay. I believe both. I believe you can't get influenced through factors, and I believe you can't be born gay.
Okay, this is why I said
I believe two things can be true.
Both of your children. This is 100%. Yeah. It's not one person we're talking about. That's why I said, what are the odds of that?
Yeah, well, it's odds.
All the gay people in my family, their siblings are not gay. They the only one out of the siblings that's gay that I know of.
Sometimes it be like that.
All right, so
sometimes it be like that,
and so it's like, all right.
But before we get off this, yeah, she's getting, Will Smith is looking like the innocent one, which is fine. Jada's getting a lot of flack. She's being accused of taking advantage of August when he was in a vulnerable state, going through mental health. I still
have to give my perspective on that.
When they met him, he has like leukemia, he has lupus. He has something.
I don't know.
Where he was very sick.
Yeah.
He dealt with death in his life, and then he was going through a lot of drugs and just mental shit. So on top of his health, his physical health, his mental health. So people could say, people have been saying that she took advantage of that. I don't think so, but I do think from what I've seen, I think in the how could I say,
Hollywood,
in the process of helping him heal, they must have fell for each other. They must have caught something that
people acting like niggas don't be in the fucking like army. Like, all right, people acting like niggas who was in World War I, World War II, Korean War, Gulf War, whatever war, didn't meet their wives while being bandaged up in the first aid camp.
Yeah.
They met women, pretty nurses, and niggas hit it off.
And they had wives at home.
Whether they had wives at home or not, at the end of the day, people met each other.
Yeah.
People can fall for each other while you're taking care of
when you're in
women.
that state and somebody's helping you, giving you, like, they don't have to
nurturing.
do that. Nurturing you, it's like, that's love.
That's love in a sense. Energy or whatever.
Yeah.
Like, that's first and foremost. So people could shut the fuck up about that. Yeah. Secondly, as far as the predator shit, it's one time. Niggas, fucking Donald Trump been grabbing pussies. Nobody's calling him a predator.
They are. It's just not mainstream media.
Cops been shooting black people. Nobody's calling police predators. So shut the niggas. Yeah. They really reaching. That's why I'm saying, like, people just reaching with this bullshit. Like, y'all niggas need lives, bro. That's point blank period. That's the remedy for this. Niggas need lives, bro.
This is their lives.
No, they need better lives than this. This vicarious shit is.
This is their lives.
Like, you sound like an idiot.
Niggas
look at the words
live
that you utilize.
Twitter, they live for some juicy shit to come out,
bro. To be quite honest, like,
to post a think piece, they waiting for it.
The world is really getting like.
It's there. But I'm gonna tell you right there. I'm gonna cut you off. It's there. Whatever you about to say, it's already. We're past that shit.
I was gonna say the world is really getting dumber and dumber.
No, we're there.
I know people are already dumb.
We're almost brain dead.
But
the way
we
be acting,
damn, like, people right now, they really don't know. I was shopping with my cousin, and I mentioned it before, but just to like reiterate, it's like people really don't know the difference between culture, nationality, and ethnicity. Yeah. And now niggas don't know what a predator is. People don't know what a racist is, racism is. People don't know what these things are. People don't even know what the suffix ISM mean. But we all pass English.
What is it again? You said
ISM. Ism. As long as it's a ism on any word. Because it's prefix and suffix. So the suffix ISM, like, as long as you add that on, it has to do with ideology. It has to do with institution. It has to do with, so off rip.
Yeah.
Racism is not me calling you nigger. Off rip, because that has nothing to do with institutionalized. With you being institutionalized or marginalized based on my ideology. All it was is I called you a word. That's all it was.
Yeah.
Now, based on your security with yourself, you'd react either negatively, positively, or neutral. Whereas you don't want to exude any type of, so you don't know how I'm thinking. So that's all it is. But, bro, you're right. Niggas is already dumb. Like,
yeah, we're past that. But
it's really sad. I disagree with that predator shit.
Yeah, I mean, I kind of.
What do you think about that? Because it's one scenarios. 2, you don't know what transpired between them.
It takes one instance to become something. I believe that. Like if you rape one person, you a rapist.
Okay, yeah, but that's.
I'm not saying
nuance
she's a predator,
to
but
that.
I'm just saying
There's nuance to that.
It's not like if you rape one person, it's not like, all right, when you get to 3, you're a rapist. No, you're a rapist.
And plus, it could be what type of predator? Predator in terms of age. Predator in terms of seeking out somebody who is sick. Yeah. And yearning for a nurturing. That's what a
predator is. They seek victims.
Because that's a pimp.
They seek weak. You know what I'm saying?
Pimps seek out. Yeah. Pimps are predators.
Yeah.
I'm going to say that shit. That's a fact.
Yeah.
Pimps are predators and manipulators. If you don't know that, women. If you don't know that, you're retarded. Yeah. They seek women without security. They seek that.
Yeah.
Regardless of your background, regardless of all of that. As long as I see you have low self-esteem, what?
That's why I don't. When I see Jada, like I said, we don't know these people, but in my heart of hearts, when I see Jada, I don't see that type of spirit from her as she's a predator. And from this instance, I don't
never judge a book by its cover.
That's why I said I don't really know her. But
yeah, I know. I'm just
saying from what I see. I mean, that goes without saying.
No, people still do dumbass shit.
Well, we're talking about me here.
We're human. We're not perfect. So
I
you can't say that. I can make a mistake. I can do that though. Today, tomorrow, all this wisdom and knowledge I got, I could do that. I could slip up because sometimes we succumb to feelings and emotion.
I know that. That's why I said I don't know her, but I'm just giving from what I'm seeing. I don't see that from her, but I do see how some people could say maybe she didn't go out searching for him, but when she saw that this was an opportunity to maybe not be a predator, but she said she wasn't feeling good, so maybe she used him to feel good when it wasn't in his best interest to be in that situation. You know what I'm saying? I can see how somebody could say that.
All right, I'm gonna say this.
You know what I'm saying? Because he was, you know what I'm saying? She was looking for love, and he needed to be loved. So she could have used that situation to get what she wanted, and maybe just not have his best interest in it.
I'm gonna say this.
I could see that.
It could be that. It could be that.
Could be.
But once again, they said we were over. I did not intend on getting back together with you.
No, this is excluding Will. Will had nothing to do with it.
I know,
what I just said.
I understand, but if that's both their mindset, Will said that, but she didn't say that. So you don't know her mindset. Just because he voiced his mindset at that time, speaking on that time, that don't negate that her mindset was, I wanted to get back with Will. That does not negate that. She just didn't voice what her stance was at that period in time. So now, like you said, if they had, well, like they said, if they were broken up, right, technically, she was not feeling good. Who feels good after a breakup? Let's be honest. Especially if you genuinely loved the person and y'all was together, y'all had children, who will feel good? Let's be honest. You had 2 children together.
But the way she made it seem like it wasn't because she broke. I don't know. The way she made it seem like
it could have been because of him.
She wasn't really happy for a long time.
Yeah, I know. I know. But I'm just going with context. Mm-hmm. This is what was said. And based on chronologic, I'm just going with what was said. It could be placed in whatever, but now she wasn't feeling good. She met somebody. Now, once again, if you've ever been in love, it's not like you go out with a fucking GPS tracker and it tells you, like, you get a text from God and be like, yo, you gonna fall in love May 28th, man. Be ready. 2019, you gonna fall in love. Mm-hmm. And you you don't give a fuck about no other days except for May 20th. You just looking forward to that.
Right.
It doesn't matter your age. I mean, okay, pedophiles might use this as a way to, as a word semantic, whatever. But it really doesn't matter. Age, background, doesn't matter. If you fall in love with somebody, you fell in love with that person. Point blank, period. You have no control over the shit.
Sure.
Look at Mary Kay Letourneau and the student that she had. She was married and everything. A white woman. Mm-hmm. This is years ago in the 90s. Mm-hmm. She got out of jail. Bro picked her up. The same student picked her up. They happily married. Well, presumably.
Right. I know
that
story.
So you cannot tell me that just because it played out how it played out. And when I say you, I mean not you, but just people pushing the narrative. Just because it played out how it played out, she's automatically the bad guy. She's a predator. He was sick. Bro knew exactly what he was getting himself into.
Yeah, I said that.
And too. My example,
I guess.
My example to that was, if you listen to the story, is after she told him that Will isn't going anywhere, he got in his feelings. So this is all allegedly, and that's when.
Where they said that? I didn't see that. I didn't hear that.
Will and Jada. She said Will was still gonna be in her life. He wasn't gonna be anywhere. He just wasn't gonna go anywhere.
She said that? I didn't hear that.
Didn't she say that?
I don't remember that.
I believe I'm recalling it correctly. Yeah. Don't quote me, but I believe I'm recalling it correctly. She basically said Will isn't going anywhere, and he's like, and she said that's when this
marriage couples like.
She said that's when
a side dude.
She stopped hearing from him.
Yeah.
But according to his story, prior to me sitting with you here, Angeli, I spoke to both of them, and they got their blessings, and they already know I was going to say all this. So, the shit, it's a lot of corroboration. Yeah. It's not corroboration.
It's a little messy.
I'm using the word right. But anyway.
It's a little messy, yeah.
So, what was I talking about?
Nah.
I was talking about Jada and her stance, like the way people are painting this narrative. So, about love. And my example was this. I'm going to be thorough. I'm going to be transparent. Back in the day, I met a young woman who was in a relationship. Now, I knew initially she was in a relationship, but I was attracted to her still. I liked her energy.
You still pursued.
I still pursued. But the key thing here is it was reciprocated. That interest was reciprocated. So now feelings was developed on my part. Told her I love her. All of this. And I was genuine. I wasn't saying this just to get in her pants. None of that. I was 100% genuine. Right? Now, that's my example of it doesn't matter how the situation that the person, either one of the parties is in. It doesn't matter. Both of you could be in a relationship. It does not matter. Once you're around somebody for a certain period of time and you're having certain conversations or whatever, and this has nothing to do with the 80-20. The 80-20 could be applied, but as long as it's genuine, it has nothing to do with 80-20. Feelings are bound to develop. Especially if you're vibing with that person. You cannot tell me feelings are not. You have no control over the shit because it's energy. You have no control. You can't trap energy.
Yeah, why would feelings not form?
But the key thing here is if you're in a committed relationship, regardless of marriage or not, committed relationship, that's the key word. You have to have control over your fucking impulses, your urges, and your body. You gotta cut that. Can't tell, it just happened. I don't know what happened. You did fucking know what happened. Niggas be taking their rings off. Niggas be putting their phone on silent. Do not disturb. All they turn their phones off. You know what happened. You consciously did this shit. And this isn't even, she ain't even here yet. This has nothing to do with taking the clothes off. This has nothing to do with meeting up at the spot. This has nothing to do like.
That's why people be like, "Oh yeah,
it's bullshit. It's bullshit.
It was just a wild night,
it's
things happen.
One thing led to another.
I'm like, do you know how many different steps it takes to cheat?
And then in the dating arena right now, you hear certain shit from certain women. It's like, bro, who do you think you're talking to? You're spewing shit from Sex and City. You're spewing shit from movies. This is what people say in movies to justify certain shit about them. Instead of just being accountable, responsible. Just be like, yo, this is how I am. This is what I want to do. I'm interested. I'm not interested. Point blank, period. And that's how you know who's secure with themselves and who's not. Niggas out here bullshitting. And then you fuck around and get pregnant, or you impregnate somebody who is on that type of time, and now you upset. You peeped all this shit before, but now you upset. You thought they was magically gonna fucking change because your sperm hit that egg? Nigga, you're bugging. You're being delusional. You're being fucking delusional. Sometimes people need to hear this shit. You're being delusional.
Yeah. That's a fact.
Just like me, I was being delusional.
At least you said it, not me.
I was on cloud nine. Man, listen, with experiences, there's growth and maturity. Now, it's either you going to learn from that shit or not. If you learn from it, I'm a proponent. I have no problem telling the world, like, or people, share my experiences so that people can make better decisions or have a more sound assessment when encountered with certain, predicaments. Because I know at least it's going to help somebody.
Yeah.
People be experiencing shit and they just, oh no, I don't want to talk about it. I don't want to talk about it. I don't want to talk about it. I don't want to talk. Next thing you fucking kill yourself. You should fucking talk about it. No jokes about suicide, but shit. You should fucking talk about the shit. You bottling the shit up.
Yeah. I feel that. Which one get into next though? I
want to get into America and no. Before we get into America, I want to get into Nick Cannon. Nicholas Cannon III. No, I'm joking.
Shout out Nick Cannon.
Shout out to the big bro, man.
Shout out Nick Cannon.
Shout out to the big bro.
We with you, Cannon.
In terms of personality, spirit, business endeavors.
Ain't it crazy how the tables turn? Like, people used to always call him corny, and I never really got it. I'm like, nigga, he's fucking all these models. He got money. Okay, he can't rap.
He got great resume.
What? Like, he corny because he can't rap. Like, I never really thought he was corny.
I like Gigolo with R. Kelly.
I like that song too. I enjoy that song, but
can't listen to it no more though.
Why not? Oh yeah, because R. Kelly.
You cancel R. Kelly.
Yeah,
I can listen.
But yeah, it's just the tables have turned.
Trying to lead a club with a groupie.
He went from the black community calling him corny to now him being one of our leaders. Mm-hmm. So
own a network since way back.
Does he own a network?
T-Nick.
No, he's a chairman. He doesn't own it. He's a chairman.
Oh,
not anymore. But you get into that. But yeah, he's a chairman.
Yeah,
on T-Nick.
I thought he owned it.
Nah.
Oh damn! I wish he owned it.
Nah.
And how and the coincidence with the name too. The irony. I know.
The irony. T-Nick. Yeah. Oh, Nickelodeon. Yeah.
But so I'm gonna read the exact quote that got him all this negative backlash that we're currently seeing.
It's quite a lot. You got the whole thing?
It's not much.
It's different parts. It's like different.
Yeah, it's different parts. But so basically he's being dragged through the mud right now on the guise of the guise of being anti-Semitic towards the Jewish population. Mm-hmm. You have to show camaraderie, compassion, love, respect, and support to the Jewish brethren and nobody else. Not the Arabs that the Jews are bombing. Don't show that. But I'm from Brooklyn though.
Yeah, Arabs.
It's gonna switch. It's gonna switch between three: my Guyanese accent, my Brooklyn accent, and the
Yeah.
But don't show camaraderie. Don't show this to them. Like just be nice to us. You ain't even gotta be nice to regular white people. Just be nice to us. That's pretty much how the world is.
Now, or on the flip side, it's like you can say what you want, just you can't say anything negative about us.
Negative or positive.
Or you can't say anything that we don't agree with. Because I won't say negative. Because I don't think we said negative. It just wasn't. It just wasn't what you would want to hear if you're those people
on that particular day.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying. Because some things.
Jews have a lot of wealth. That's anti-Semitic.
You can agree or disagree, but here's my. Before we get into what you, because you're gonna read it. Because we say a lot of things in this podcast as well, right?
Yeah, a lot of anti-Semitic shit.
Nah, I wouldn't say that.
A lot of shit that they would call anti-Semitic.
They probably
when I say anti-Semitic shit, I'm making a joke.
Yeah, you
because sarcastic. They just throw that label around.
The thing is,
as long as we don't agree with the shit.
When you're referencing history and like like behavior patterns linked to history
objectively,
it's like you it's not really negative because I'm
you're trying to sugarcoat it.
No, I'm referencing facts in a sense.
Okay.
That's what he was doing. You know what I'm saying? Referencing history that it backed his claim when he spoke about, you're gonna read it, but certain groups, the way they live, their actions, their tendencies.
Well, I didn't go into all of
like
that. It didn't list all of that.
Oh, then okay.
It mentioned like 2 or 3 different points. The article.
I'll fill in a little bit if I don't.
And I got this. This is from Complex.
But hey, man, freedom of speech, but these folks got the freedom to enforce their power as well. That's just the name of the game. The most powerful do what they want. If they don't like what you're saying, they're gonna enforce it.
Mm-hmm.
That comes with the clout. That comes with you being in power.
So some of the things that are viewed as anti-Semitic are all right. So I'm gonna just read this paragraph because it said during the conversation, which reportedly took place last year but wasn't released until June 30th, the two discussed the term anti-Semitic, claiming it could not be used against black people because the Semitic people and language have nothing to do with white people. It's never hate speech. You can't be anti-Semitic when we are the Semitic people, when we are the same people who they want to be. That's our birthright, Cannon said, before adding, we are the true Hebrews. That is 110% facts.
Mm-hmm.
The fuck?
Yeah.
I don't know what is anti-Semitic. That's like saying dinosaurs existed 60 million years ago. Oh, you're anti-Jurassic period. You're anti-Jurassic.
Keep reading.
The article went on to state, while there are many black Jewish people who experience both racism and anti-Semitism, the comment specifically rubbed people the wrong way by dismissing white Jewish identity and the anti-Semitism they face altogether. Like what? I'd like to know. I want to know what anti-Semitism they've I need to see it in writing. And it needs to be justifiable.
What he said?
No. Anti-Semitism that they face, period. Now, the only thing that I see is like KKK, they outright in the public and all that. They say, we hate Jews, we hate niggers, we hate gays. But I'm focusing on the we hate Jews. That is anti-Semitic.
Mm-hmm.
You're saying we hate... What is under what substantiality do you feel this way about these people, about this group? Like you're just generalizing a whole group regardless of ethnic background, and it's a whole group based on religious beliefs. So you're just generalizing a bunch of people based on their religious belief, regardless of age, sexuality, all that. Why though? Now, in addition to that, how many of you have acted on it? Because this is how we're going to measure anti-Semitic. Like levels, degrees, instances, all that. So I would like to see all of that. The two went on to praise Louis Farrakhan, the Nation of Islam leader, who is frequently criticized for his anti-Semitic and anti-gay rhetoric. Every time I've heard him speak, it's positive. It's powerful, it's uplifting, Cannon said, claiming the controversial figure had been demonized, which is a fact. This is my sentiments, by the way. This is not the Sentiment Brothers podcast or Dominique, but this is just my sentiment. This is a fact. Louis Farrakhan is indeed demonized. Why did you cancel? Why are you censoring his social media when there's open white supremacists stating and doing things and posting it and nothing, no flagging, their page is still up?
Yeah.
How many times has the Nation of Islam attacked or bombed or inflicted any sort of harm, degree of harm upon a Jewish person anywhere on the planet. We're not talking about America, because anti-Semitic is not bound to American Jews. On the planet, right? How many fucking times? So now what are we doing here? So far, Nation of Islam 0, KKK 1, because like I said, KKK, I've seen them out say it, multiple videos. Mm-hmm. So what is anti-Semitic that Farrakhan is doing? Is it because he's saying that America been paying y'all $3 to $4 billion every year? And by y'all, I mean Israel. Is it because he's dropping certain facts to the citizens of America and the rest of the world?
They don't like either.
What?
They don't like.
We talk about their wealth.
Yeah, they don't like when you say that like they rule the world and like they rule the global central banking.
And they own a lot of property.
They call it a conspiracy.
Yeah.
They say that's anti-Semitic to say that.
Yeah.
It's anti-Semitic.
It's like the CIA. You're looking into our dealings.
That's a hell of an anti-Semitic. I'm doing quotation marks. That's a hell of an insult. Me saying you rule the world.
Yeah, it's bullshit. That's what I'm saying. Every fucking thing. So now, it's like the CIA making up the term conspiracy theorists. How many black people be looking at us? You talk about the podcast. Oh, it kind of sounds conspiracy theory. That's when you see all the black people who actually read books and actually, conduct their own research and care about their mental growth,
right?
In terms of knowledge and shit. And you see the difference between those and the ones who just, I went to high school, I'm cool. Mm-hmm. I went to college, I'm cool.
Yeah,
I've been institutionalized enough. I don't need to read a book willingly, Abdalla. I'm good. And I won't want to listen to your fucking rhetoric either. Because it goes against every fucking thing institutions have told me. And you telling me to do my own research, that's extra work. I don't have time for that. I want to party. I want to live my life. I want to have fun. I want to be on fun time all the time.
Ignorance is bliss.
Ignorance is bliss. That's what the fuck you're telling me. But you're not man enough or woman enough to say it. Mm-hmm. But yet you're gonna cap.
Yeah.
Like, I got my shit together. Yeah. I pay my bill. I got my apartment. I got cable.
It's all the front.
No, I made it.
No, you didn't.
But they think they made it. That's the point. That's why they say that. I got my shit together. All right. But I mean, kudos to you. So Cannon's response to the backlash was essentially a non-apology wrapped in an announcement that he plans to have further conversations about the topic with rabbis he has invited to his podcast. He said, "My podcast is specifically an academic podcast to have tough and difficult conversations based off of text. And if we read something and something's not accurate, let's do away with it," Cannon told Fast Company. "I can't wait to sit down with some people that can help educate me and help further this conversation. I want to be corrected."
This is after he got fired?
No, this is not his statement. This is not the after the fire.
That was during.
I don't know if it's after he got fired or what, but this is after the backlash due to what was said on the podcast.
Oh, okay. I mean, it happened around the same time.
You can mention the firing though, with ABC and Viacom and all of that.
All right. Well, I'm gonna just read like a little thing where he said. Well, the main part that they're mad about, he referenced saying they are the true savages, and they of course there's content. I really don't want to. I didn't watch the
episode. Yeah, I gotta watch it.
I seen snippets. I really don't want to name what he said. I'd rather y'all go do it, because if I read, everything needs context. Everything. So,
and we know how they play because they own the fucking media. So I don't want
to read this and then y'all just hear it
and be like, I disagree. I disagree. Nick Cannon wrong. He wrong for that.
If I'm not gonna play the whole clip, if I ain't gonna play the whole clip, I'm not even gonna say what he said, because I'm not gonna do it justice. Mm-hmm. But basically, he got fired by Viacom. Viacom owns BET.
Well, dropped. I wouldn't say fired. He did. They wasn't his boss. He got dropped.
Well,
I don't know the parameters of contract.
Dropped, fired. He doesn't have a job anymore at Wildin' Out. All of that.
Oh, Wildin' Out. Well, that's not his job. Mm-hmm. Like, I would say
that is his job.
That's not his job.
It is.
He do that for fun. I wouldn't say
it's still a job though. Like on paper,
it's
a job.
Form of employment. I wouldn't say it's a job. No, I wouldn't say it's a job. I would not say that's a job.
His place of work, saying he got fired from his place of work.
That's like saying. Remember the shit I told you about with the other idea? The other idea I have with our platform. That's like saying that's our job. And we making money. But that's saying that's our job.
We will be doing it independently. He's under a network. No, but owns the rights to the. But like, I don't even think he owns the ownership of all that. I saw him write that. But which I hope he owns the ownership of it now.
If I'm speaking
that would
in
be
terms
crazy
of,
if he doesn't.
I'm just speaking in terms of what we're doing though.
Yeah, I mean, but
if our shit is on a network, it's still not a job.
Technically, it is.
We're doing what we love.
Yeah, it is.
It's just that it's on a fucking network.
People players having a job. We don't think that's a job either, but technically, you're still working for somebody. They're cutting you a check.
We're not working for them.
They're cutting you a check
based on our stream.
Viacom be cutting
based
him
on
a check.
Streams. That they have nothing to do with that, unless they market for us. That's unless they help us market.
There. He got dropped. I'll just go with that, right?
Yeah,
he got dropped.
They lost out. Yep, they lost out.
They lost out big time. And you know what it is? This is an opportunity for black people to say, you know what, we not fucking with no networks then. Cause y'all niggas own everything. We gonna start watching everything, nigga, and just fuck with Netflix. Like, you think, yo, that would, bro, you know how many views they would plummet? Love and Hip Hop, gone. All that housewife shit, we not watching no more. Viacom owns BET, VH1, MTV2, MTV, fucking, they own mad networks. Everything you see that's ratchet, all that type of shit,
Viacom.
They own that shit. You know what I'm saying? So
didn't know that.
If they bring back Wild 'N Out, for one, all them comedians that Nick Cannon put on, if y'all niggas is still willingly on that show when they find a new host, y'all niggas is crazy. Nick Cannon should never speak to y'all again. You know what I'm saying? He put y'all niggas on.
Nah, knowing Nick, he probably, well, I'm saying, like, I know Nick,
bro,
but
Nick
he probably be like, yo, do your shit, bro.
Look,
like,
Nick,
I'm good.
I know for a fact. Niggas understand.
I don't give a fuck about
I saw a tweet that was like, oh, and just like that, Nick lost everything. I'm like, y'all niggas are not privy to Nick's business endeavors. Like, he got bags on top of bags.
That's the
like, he got different streams of income. You know what I'm saying? Like, you can't cancel a boss.
That's cool.
You know
that's why I was saying that's why I'm saying you can't fire a boss.
No, you can't fire him as a person, but
he wasn't fired.
So
that wasn't his job.
Look, it's what I believe.
I believe Nick was like, all right, fuck y'all.
Yeah, he said he did the same thing with NBC.
Like,
I can't say on my
exactly.
My stand up.
What is it called,
nigga?
What's the show? Dance with the Stars, right?
Nah, it was America's Got Talent.
America's Got Talent. Yeah, he's like, all right, bye.
Yeah,
and then they pushed a certain narrative.
Viacom said they gave him. They said that we are saddened or we're disappointed that he chosen to not acknowledge. So that means that they came to him and said, "Hey, will you apologize to keep your job?" He's like, "No, fuck that.
Exactly.
I'm not doing that shit."
Exactly.
That's why I fuck with Nick Cannon because like he got the like.
I'm not apologizing.
And I ain't telling everybody to do that because everybody don't have the bags that he do. But you know, when you a boss, I pray to be in that position one day where, all right, nigga, you want to fire me because I said this? Guess what? I already got shit that I already put in place for myself.
And it doesn't have to be due to the bags per se either. It just has to do with that security in life, period.
Yeah.
As long as you that secure in life, you're not going to be accepting bullshit from whoever and wherever.
Mm-hmm. What else she said?
You're going to lose out? Yeah, I'm going to lose out on some tangibles, but I'm gaining
think that, if not now, I know Diddy already offered him a spot on Revolt TV, Wild 'N Out. But I don't know how much Diddy could, like, I don't know how much Diddy can pay that show.
But see, it doesn't matter about payment.
But
it's all about
niggas
amalgamating resources.
I understand that. Niggas need to be employed.
It's based on streams.
Yeah, I get
Views, all of that.
No, I get it. But there's still statistics that go behind it. Like, there's still things that have, like, as a business,
like operating expenses.
I would bring, me being black, I would like to see them partner up because Diddy owns Revolt TV. But on a business aspect, they probably thinking, will it be profitable to bring Wild 'N Out to Revolt TV? Will millions of people subscribe to Revolt TV? Or what's I watch
to see Wild 'N Out?
I don't know the statistics. You know what I'm saying? I don't know that.
Nigga, that's nothing to worry about.
I believe it would, but I'm not saying that off rip they just gonna give him a thing. I would like to see that. Another thing, I would like to see, if not them, I like to see Netflix offer him a shot. Cause Netflix been giving out $100 million bags.
I prefer Diddy.
Yeah, me too. But I'm just saying, I think that he's already getting offers. Like, oh, word, you got canceled here. This is my chance to secure why they're not on my network. So, I think he getting different deals from different organizations. You know what I'm saying?
Of course. Look at the demand. The demand is it changed.
But I don't think he owns Wild 'N Out. Like the thing.
Hopefully,
because he wrote this big statement, and in the statement he says something along the lines of, Viacom has kept my ownership from Wild 'N Out, and they haven't paid along with other shows and whatnot. They haven't paid us what we deserve. So it kind of sounds like he missed, like he doesn't have ownership of Wild 'N Out. So that would be unfortunate. You know what I'm saying? But if they keep it on going, the ratings are gonna drop.
Yeah, like 2.5 Men.
Like, but I'm saying this is an opportunity for us to really show these. I don't watch TV, but I'm just saying us really show these niggas like, oh, all right, y'all fucking with one of our own. We not watching none of y'all networks no more. But then it's like it's kind of tricky because there are black people that get paid on them shows that work on BET, so it's like it's.
But sometimes
sticky.
You gotta hurt niggas. You gotta fucking hurt niggas.
It's sticky.
Listen, this is what it is.
We just gotta support our own.
Every
it's weird
action, there's a equal reaction, right? Equal or greater reaction, according to energy or physics or whatever, right? Yeah, if we all pull out on, watching all Viacom networks, networks or channels, networks, right? Yeah, it will hurt them and black people who are employed and who benefit from Viacom in whatever way. However, this is how you make a change, because people, white supremacy, only react to two things: death and economics. Point blank, period. They only react to that. So who's to say? People always looking at the negative. Oh, my black people, black people going, black people at NBA, Abdalla, why you don't watch basketball? Black people, man, you gotta support your brother, man. You're your brother, man. Yeah, they are my brother, but you supporting them. I don't want to fucking support them. You could support them. You support them in that way. But my point is this, right? Bless you. Well, I can't say bless you no more. Bless was the word, the inception. When you look up the etymology of the word bless, it's actually used for satanic shit by the pagans. Yeah. They changed the narrative when they made Christianity in the Bible. Yeah. But yeah, right? So, in terms of, I don't like the fact that, not that I don't like the fact, people need to stop paying attention to the negative more. Sometimes collateral damage is necessary. Sometimes. I mean, it's always inevitable. You always got to cater for that. Right. Whether it's buildings, people, you always have to cater for damages. You have to always cater for losses, right?
It's gonna be sacrifice.
Exactly. It's chess. Yeah. So if you're playing chess, you're gonna have to lose some pawns. I'm gonna give up this pawn to catch his rook, to catch his knight, to catch his bishop. That I lost a pawn, but I caught a bishop.
Yeah.
I'm looking ahead, bro.
It's like a low risk, high reward.
Exactly. Low risk, high reward. Low sacrifice, high reward.
Yeah.
So now, who's to say that us stop watching these channels is not gonna make Viacom rethink things and be like, yo, we gotta treat these. Exactly.
It will.
So Yeah, black people may suffer for a little while, but look at America right now. The whole fucking country is suffering. Majority of the country is suffering since this whole COVID shit.
Right.
In some way, shape, or form, people are suffering.
Right.
Because you're restricted in some way, shape, or form. Your rights, your sovereign rights as a human being, not as no fucking citizen. I don't give you as a human being, your sovereign rights are impeded upon in some way, shape, or form.
Right.
You felt that shit. Everybody. So, well, everybody who lives under a certain, who is in tune with the Matrix or whatever, who depends on the Matrix, or still part of the Matrix. But that's just my point. That's just my view. Like, this shit could help us.
Yeah.
Some people may feel it, but shit, fuck. Every fucking war, people lose people. Yeah. Niggas still sign up.
Yeah. It's a sticky situation, but it's crazy because I was just telling somebody, like, yo, you know, fucking Wild 'N Out been running for like 20 years, bro, and they literally just like a few months ago, they just signed another contract for like another 300 episodes, which is the equivalent 300? To like 10 more seasons. So they've been like 30 seasons.
What the fuck?
But you know, hey man, something's come to an end, and he's gonna bounce back. You know what I'm saying?
Reminds me of Chappelle Show.
We gotta support him even more. Yeah. Nah, we gotta support him even more.
I can't wait
they
for
could
the
take
Dr.
money
Sebi.
out of niggas' pockets. Like,
can't wait for the Dr. Sebi documentary.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
Yeah.
Like, yo, bro, it's like Meek said on what is it? Trump? No, What's Free? He said, nowadays they hit your pockets, which is a fact. Like, people been saying this, but I'm just putting like people who may not have heard it from somebody else, but who's familiar with that song. Meek said it on the song too. They don't kill you no more. They fuck you out of your deal. Kill your account. Nigga, how does it feel?
Yeah. Yeah, because money is power. Like, money is life in this country.
And then spread rumors about you. Oh, David Chappelle is on crack. Cat Williams is on meth.
Yeah.
Orlando, I don't know what he's going.
I don't know. That nigga,
I don't know. I hope he's good.
You heard what he said. Speaking of Nick Cannon, you heard what he said about Nick Cannon?
That he gave him head. Yeah.
He was like, the way he
him or
said
some
it,
shit.
he was like,
yeah, it's bullshit. As soon as I heard that, my spirit was like, get the fuck out.
He was like, yo, Nick, I let you suck my dick.
Yeah.
Like, what you talking? I'm like, whoa, this nigga's insane.
Yeah, he's bugging the fuck out.
Like,
yeah, he's bugging.
Yeah, that nigga's not. He's wilding. He's wilding. But, you know, shout out to Nick Cannon, man. Like,
shout out to Nick Cannon. My energy is with you, God.
And he made a statement. He said, yo, anyone that knows me knows that I never spew any hateful rhetoric. None of that shit. You know what I'm saying? But you know,
enemy Cobra and Brown.
When the people in power, I'm not surprised by this. You know what I'm saying? He said some things that they disagree with, some things that doesn't align with what they agree with. So,
by the way, I'm gonna tell people this.
Like,
by the way, I'm gonna tell people this. Please look into the origin of the swastika and what it actually means. Hitler's
that's the Nazis, right? Yeah.
That's not where it started.
I'm just saying that's the
most popular, that's the shit. Yeah, the symbol. White people have a tendency of taking black stuff, African stuff, and using it and attaching a horrible, sinister stigma to that symbol. So now people is gonna stray away from it. It's like just envision this. Let's say they use the Ankh instead of those. Yeah. So now every day, now in modern day, everybody would be hating the Ankh symbol. Yeah. Oh, how dare you? That's blasphemy. Not knowing that the shit mean life. So yeah, I would like everybody to look up what that symbol actually mean and where it derived from.
I was gonna get the Ankh tatted on me when I wanted tattoos. That was one of my notes. I'm gonna get mad African shit.
I'm gonna have an Ankh pendant.
Yeah,
making a chain with Ankh pendant. Yeah, but yeah. Oh, before we get off this Nick Cannon subject too.
Yeah.
Some more homework. Martin Luther King Jr. was labeled anti-Semitic. Malcolm X was labeled anti-Semitic. Honorable Marcus Messiah Garvey was labeled anti-Semitic. Elijah Muhammad was labeled anti-Semitic.
Jesus was.
Jesus was. Yeah. They ordered his hit. Yes. He was labeled anti-Semitic too. Jesus. Yeah, Christians. If these people, let me just put this in perspective, because people are gonna be like, he's dragging it now. If these people are calling black people anti-Semitic for what they are saying, and they're still alive, imagine what the fuck Jesus was telling these niggas. How much Jesus ruffled their feathers for them to not only them label him with a oral, societal castrated title, but order the Roman army to kill him in their way, in their crucifixion style. So imagine how pissed off they were at Jesus. Mm-hmm. If they're pissed off at Nick Cannon, they go, "Oh, you can't sign this $60 million deal no more." Jesus, death, kill him.
Yeah,
kill him.
Yeah.
And guard his tomb. Kill that nigga and guard his tomb. Because that's what the Bible say. After the nigga died, they still put Roman soldiers in front of his tomb. There's a dead body in here. What the fuck are we doing? Let's play fucking manhunt. Let's play blue tag or some shit. The fuck am I guarding a dead body? That's like saying, guard this rock. The rock is not gonna fly away. It's not gonna walk away.
Yeah. What if somebody was gonna steal his tomb and do a ritual or something? I don't know.
So look at that's. I'm just putting shit into perspective. This is what the book said.
Yeah,
I'm just putting it into perspective.
It's interesting, man.
All these people were labeled anti-Semitic, though. I'm just driving the point home.
Yeah.
So now, what does anti-Semitic actually mean?
Yeah.
If all these people back in the day were labeled anti-Semitic, and Martin Luther King, he led a peaceful, non-violent protest multiple times, getting spit at, getting dog sicked on them, getting sprayed by hoses, getting racial slurs shouted, all of that. Various objects hurled at the crowd. This man was non-violent and urged followers to remain non-violent until further whatever. Because he did carry the hammer on him. Mm-hmm. So until further notice, we're gonna be
self-defense.
Yeah. So what did I say? What did he do? I was speaking from Martin Luther King's perspective when I said what did he say? What did he do that's deserved of that title, that societal castrate? That's all it means now. All anti-Semitic is nowadays is the scarlet letter or the fucking the scarlet whatever, to basically castrate. It's a scarlet kiss, or it's like a red shit that is basically you're an outcast of society. Like
it's like saying you're homophobic too. Like it's
in a sense that's like a lower of like less in a sense.
That's why I was telling people. Yeah, that's why I was telling black women the other day about that Me Too shit. No, not Me Too. The whole with the cancellation of J. Cole and all that. I was like we got
smoking crack.
It's like we all have to be careful, because obviously we don't want anyone that's racist or anti-Semitic or homophobic, right? Yeah. That's hate. Yeah. But you can't just say someone's that because you disagree with some shit they say. You're gonna make it lose validity. But the thing is, everyone else's point can lose validity, but these niggas can't. You know why? Because they in power, so they can just fucking enforce it on anything. Like,
you show everybody this shit.
You could say, I don't really like the hats that Jews wear. Anti-Semitic. Yeah. But it's just like, can I just not like the hat?
You can say all Jews wear is black and white. Anti-Semitic. That's it. It's gonna get to a point regardless of what you can't speak on us.
Because I don't want anybody to be anti-Semitic either. I have no problem with Jews, but you can't weaponize that word. That's like, we've seen it countless times.
We've seen a lot of things be weaponized.
It's like, the whole, like if you say anything like, I mean, one time, who was it where he said, somebody asked him, would you let a transgender woman kiss you? And he was like, no. And they labeled him homophobic.
Yeah, who was that? It was in the media. My bad.
Yeah, it is your bad, nigga.
It was.
Who was that, son? That shit blew
Genuine.
my mind. Genuine. The nigga said he don't want to kiss. He said he wouldn't kiss a transgender woman. A couple, like, there was little hate trains. They're calling him homophobic. I'm like, what?
Bro, that's about to be a thing right now.
It's a thing now.
That's why I said right now.
No, it's not. No, it's not about. It's happening now.
Okay, it's about to be intensified, my nigga. Shit about to be at an alarming rate.
That's scary.
It's gonna be instances like we go to the club, a girl approach us. Well, a human being approach us.
To be a girl, yeah.
We find out. We like, nah, I'm good. Oh, label castration. Yeah. It can be like that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And you know what?
And you can lose your job. You can lose your job, like these Karens that's losing their jobs, because all this shit is gonna be weaponized.
Yeah, you could lose your job. You could.
Oh, you hate Jews? You're being objective of Jews? You're being objective of you don't like
the thing.
trannies?
Being objective don't mean being hateful.
That's what I
don't understand.
Because it's bullshit, Dominique.
Yeah.
That's all it is. We don't want you snooping around our shit. It's like, that's why I say it's like the CIA making the term conspiracy theorists. We don't want you snooping around what we're doing, the sinister things we're doing. So we're going to create this term, put it in the media, blast it in the media to apply discredit to any time you hear some things and it's labeled or it belongs to this category. So as soon as people start speaking into conspiracy theorists.
Yeah.
Don't believe
it's a way of censoring.
Exactly.
Yeah. It's just
keep the masses divided. We don't want y'all. We don't want y'all conspiring. We don't want y'all planning any mutinies.
Yeah. I'm gonna bump that episode too.
What episode? Oh, Nick
Cannon.
Yeah, Nick Cannon. Professor Griff. Yeah.
When I'm playing the game.
I started watching it last night. I fell asleep on it though.
Yeah.
I just wanted the atmosphere, the room to be, blessed with that. I was gonna make a joke, but I ain't gonna do it.
Yeah. Oh my god.
I'm such an asshole. But shout out to Nick though. We rolling with you.
Yeah. 1 second.
In other news, America is at it again, minding niggas' businesses and infiltrating people's governments and doing what they do. Just fucking prancing around the planet.
Prancing.
Telling niggas what they need to do in their relationships. And America relationship is fucked up. Got pedophiles in the family. Got rapists in the family. Got a lot of fucked up shit in the family. Got people that kidnap children in the family. Got people that drink people's blood in the family. All this shit happens in America's family. But it goes to... America went to Guyana, right? So basically America urged the current president, which is... what's his name? What's bro name? I know his last name is Granger. But Guyana's president is... David Granger, right?
David Granger.
David A. Granger. He's the current president. Now, ever since he's been running against, the opposing party, which is the PPP. His party is APNU, right? Ever since all of that, there's been a huge rift in Guyana. Indians against blacks. Niggas talking they dumb shit. They racist shit. Pronouncing nigga with the hard ER. Knowing that they don't want that fade.
In Guyana?
In Guyana.
Wow.
This is why I'm saying what I be saying. Because
a lot of...
Bro, this is what I'm saying. Socialization. Around the planet, melanated people are oppressed. And people who do not identify themselves as black feel as though they have a higher priority.
But Indians look mad black.
They're fucking retarded. So
how the fuck are you not
it's like Dominicans who say they're not black.
Or colored.
Or Puerto Ricans who say that they're not black. Or Cubans who say that they're not black.
Because I ain't gonna lie, like, not to cut you off, like, I've seen, like, the type of respect that Indians get from white people. And, like, y'all niggas ain't too far away from us. Like,
bro,
they identify as black, but, like, who identify as white? Because they don't fuck with you either. Like
they don't identify as white.
I'm like, what do they identify
it's
as?
A
aliens?
caste system. These white people, that's why it's systematic white supremacy. They created a fucking caste system with a hierarchy. Black all the way at the bottom, white all the way at the top. You other people, Asians is right after white, by the way.
Yeah, that's a fact.
Spanish and Indians, it's like triple threat, fight to death. Just so everybody know, that's the hierarchy in the world. So certain people of certain groups know what's up, and they don't operate in that system. They don't operate with that mindset. That's not there. They don't do that. Treat people equal, everybody, right? I am one of those people of the black ethnic group. Now, right? So the Indians, they was nigger, these niggers, they need to get out of here, go back to Africa.
Wow.
They were saying black people need to go back to Africa. Indians.
And Guyana.
This is how you know niggas
That's
don't.
crazy.
This people don't read books.
So crazy.
Because when they hear, because a lot of people, they gonna hear, well, you know, the Indians was here before slavery. Unintelligent, uninformed person who happens to be Indian would think my people was there.
Yeah.
No, dumbass, not you, not East Indians. We wasn't specific. We was talking about Native Indians. It's not the same shit, bro.
Yeah.
And Native Indians, if you look at certain like description, copper colored people. Which you too are copper colored, but you think you're not black.
Yeah.
But we gonna just end it at that.
Yeah.
Right? So now, long story short,
wait, you know you know how Indian people look? Indian look like black people with white features.
They do.
Small
straight
lips,
hair,
small nose, straight hair. They just brown, but it's funny. Yeah, you can finish.
So APNU, you know, eventually won, and ambassador of Canada, United States, and England flew into Guyana, went to the High Court of Guyana, which is equivalent to the U.S. Supreme Court. Just walked in, no invitations, no authorization, no debriefing, nothing. Walked in, said, y'all need to do this, the XYZ. That's like me walking into your house, even though we're friends, but just to show, and saying, stop cleaning the fucking dishes. you deserve to punch me in my fucking.
I look at you like, what the fuck? Get the fuck out of my house.
Exactly. That's pretty much what they said to Guyana. So look at the level of disrespect. What exactly
was they told him to do? What again?
I don't know what they told him to do. I wasn't in the room, but they basically gave them certain. It was in terms of the current political arena, because they were still sorting things out because it's like APNU clearly won, but the PPP government is saying we won, and then they're demanding a recount. But when you do a recount, certain regions that have, like, for example, 20,000 people is accounted for 25,000 votes. How the fuck is that possible? Who is these extra 5,000 people that voted in this county? In this region, I mean.
Yeah.
So the bullshit. And America is pro PPP, because under the PPP government, that's when America ran a lot of drugs through South America, with Guyana being one of the main hubs from South America to North America and the rest of, I guess Western, I don't know. But Guyana is used as one of the main, was used. I don't know. Well, to be kind, I know it's up in the air now, as a hub. So drugs leave Medellin, Colombia, according to TV media, that Medellin cartel leaves there, go to Guyana, flies out to wherever. But like I said, it's one of the main hubs, South America, right? That's what they're all about. That's what they're all about. So this new government, you're cleaning up the country, you're doing this, you're doing that. All right, and this is what happened in Venezuela, because the president in Venezuela, he is for the people, for the country. But America don't like that. So they impose sanctions on Venezuela. So now you can't trade with a lot of people now. people who are afraid of us, America, and our Western buddies. So because these people, that's why I say everybody operate out of convenience, and the shit spills into families. Family operate out of convenience against other families. Shit spills into communities. Shit spills into fucking neighborhoods, states, countries, and then it's sort of fucking poison the whole world. So countries are willingly standing around seeing other countries suffering, being starved, and they like, oh, I'm just shut my mouth because they ain't talking to me. They ain't, Massa ain't whipping me for that.
Yeah.
I picked all my cotton. That's pretty much what the fuck is happening.
Yeah.
So this happened to Venezuela. And that's why Venezuelans are popping up in Guyana, other countries, even in other islands. They're fleeing because there's no economic opportunities in our country because of the sanctions by Western powers. It's like Europe. They show on TV, oh, African refugees popping up in France. Oh, they're popping up in Norway. They're popping up. But who is causing them to leave their countries? Why are they leaving their countries? Why are they coming to your countries? Why are they not going to other African countries who are economically in a better position than their own homeland? So if we ain't talking about the source of this shit, or if we ain't talking about the socialization that's poisoning people's minds, then you're wasting my time. That's just how I view the shit.
Yeah.
So what they imposed, instead of sanctions like Venezuela, what they imposed on Guyana is visas revocation. Anybody in Guyana trying to get a visa right now to come to America or Western Canada or England, dub. It's fucking dub, nigga. Stay in Guyana. Damn, that's how America, that's the time they on right now. Though. So if you persist, if you don't listen to us and you stay in government, this shit could raise up to second degree now, whether it's sanctions or whatever. And or it could go like how they did Muammar Gaddafi, like how they did president of Zimbabwe. If you're not playing ball, we gonna do this to you. We gonna hurt you. And when we are hurting you, your citizens because not every citizen pay attention to politics. So the people who are not paying attention, they're going to be like, what the fuck is he doing? He's making the country worse. You don't know what you're talking about. Your country, your president, your prime minister, who you're bad mouthing, he actually care way more for the country than the opposing party. It's just that he's standing on his square with his values and his integrity for his country, not for him. It's not for ego, because he know if I sign this fucking deal, just like Haiti, y'all took Haiti's gold reserve and put it in the Grand Canyon. Not Grand Canyon. Fort what's that shit that they always refer to with a lot of guards and a lot of like,
I have no idea.
Fort Knox, I believe. Yeah, Fort Knox. Yeah. Guarded like Fort Knox. Yeah. Put all the gold in Haiti. Who are you to come take our shit? That's like, once again.
Yeah.
That's like me coming in your house.
Taking my PS4.
And say, give me all your fucking jewelry and all your money in you and your mother's savings account. I'm going to keep it safe for y'all niggas. Y'all can't keep it safe. That's what America did.
That shit is crazy, bro. That's what I'm telling niggas. We're the biggest bullies, bro. That shit is insane.
That's what America did to Haiti.
Wait, so all right. Explain the sanctions a little bit, because like I'm trying to understand how another country could directly affect the economy that bad to where y'all currency just gets the fucking.
All right, so
you know what I'm saying, like, diminished that bad just by adding some shit in place.
All right, y'all so just in terms of economics, it's always good to import as a country. It's always better, and as a business, a private entity, whatever, it's always better to import less than you export. Right? Now, in turn, import with a person, it would be like saying it's always better to have more. Export would be liabilities. No, import will be liabilities. Yeah. Export will be assets.
Yeah, you're getting money for it.
Right? So if I have corn, wheat, rice, alcohol, just for, commodities, whatever, I'm exporting a lot of this. if I'm exporting this, I'm manufacturing it, growing it, whatever, and exporting it, it's going to build up my country's economy because I need to, as a country, I'm employing my citizens to grow. I'm employing citizens to work the factories. I'm employing citizens to package, to bottle up, whatever, right? All this citizens is doing. So that is going to grow the country's wealth overall because when we export it now, we're going to be exporting it for profit. Now, if we're importing more than we're exporting, that means we're more dependent on outside countries for our meal the next day. If it's the opposite way, we're a self-sufficient country. We don't need to depend on you for food or shelter, or we do all this shit ourselves. We're just exporting just for extra revenue as a country. That's all we're main reason. And to build relationship, with other countries, whatever.
Right.
But if you're, like I said, the other way around, you're setting yourself up to be in debt, to be a slave. You're setting yourself up to be a sharecropper. A lot of countries are sharecroppers right now because the way they set it up, what America, once again, the Western powers, what they do, they front their intimidation factor. So when we come around, we flex and we be like, yo, they got the Air Force. We could pull up in like 15 minutes and just bomb your whole shit, nigga. We in 2020 right now. All right, you saw them napalm strikes in the 70s? That was nothing. We have demolished you right now.
But ain't that where like United Nations supposed to come in and regulate
United Nations are ran by America and England, pretty much.
Crazy. Because, like, I mean,
since Steven told us about the film,
obviously somebody with the bigger guns can just take what they want.
That would be technically China and Russia and North Korea, but them niggas ain't intervening. So what this communism and capitalism you telling me is bullshit. All these niggas is on the same fucking team because when you look at China and Russia, melanated people are oppressed there as well. None of them niggas is prime ministers. None of them niggas attain high government positions. None of them niggas attain high judicial positions in your countries. So it's bullshit. That's why I'm painting the picture, right? So now, because of pacts and treaties, us as America, we have certain relationships with England, Australia, Canada. They the homeboys. That's the homie. They across the pond, but that's the homie. So you're not playing ball with us? Or you not playing ball with one of the homies? Oh, yo, we not fucking with son no more. Nigga ain't want to play ball. Sanction. So none of us fucking with him.
That's crazy.
So you got all this shit to sell because you depend, or you got all, you got all this shit that you need to buy for your country. Because remember, you're importing more than you're exporting. You're not self-sufficient. So you call up America, yo, America, I need some jeans from H&M, man. I'm trying to go to the mall, man. I need to look fresh. America like, bang the line. Like, I don't fuck with you, nigga. You call England, bang the line. Australia, that's what they're doing to these countries. None of them is willing to do any type of economic business with these countries. So once that happens, you ain't producing. That's crazy. You ain't producing. It's like
the drug dealer on the block telling a little poppy shop, like, look, you gotta give us this amount, and we gonna let you live. But if you,
it's loan shark. No,
if you
not
don't agree
shark,
with them terms, then guess what? We taking everything, nigga.
Extortion. Yeah,
we taking everything from y'all.
You're shaking somebody down.
Either you agree to this and we let you live enough for you to survive, or we just going fuck your shit up.
Now
that's crazy.
Now, in addition to, so when you look at all the countries around the world, majority of the countries around the world that don't have sanctions on them niggas playing ball, right? Off rip, them niggas playing ball, majority. In addition to that, just like a couple months ago when we found out about the 14 countries that have to pay France, put all their money in the central bank of France, that also have to happen. In addition to that, whatever money you make on a yearly basis, you got to cough it up to the Queen. In addition to that, you have to cough it up to England. Canada still have to cough money up to England. America still. Yeah. So Canada would look as a like somewhat on a second tier in terms of like superpower, because America or Israel or England would be on like first tier, or you could put Canada on the first tier too. At the end of the day, it doesn't fucking matter. England still has other countries who are on first tier with them, paying them money. So once again, if we're not going to the source, you're wasting my time.
Yeah.
But it's not that big. But when you look at it, this is what really puts shit in perspective. Majority of the world speaks English, Spanish, Portuguese, French,
Mandarin, because big population. Mandarin and Cantonese. You can say.
I'm saying like countries wise. If we count in countries,
looking at the world.
Nah, countries wise.
Asians out here.
Yeah, it's a lot. If you're talking individually, yeah, them niggas got it, bro.
Yeah.
But if you're talking like countries, like what countries speak? Mm-hmm. English, Spanish, Portuguese, French. As you bump this podcast, look at Europe. And look at how close in proximity these 4 countries are in Europe.
Yeah.
And look at how they lock down the whole fucking world. This is gonna, if this don't put shit in perspective to people, I don't know what to do. It's hopeless.
Yeah.
Because it's like saying, it's like me asking what's 9 plus 10 and y'all, the whole world saying 21. Yeah. I don't get it. Like it's not in perspective. Yeah. Like what? So that alone. Yeah. And these countries basically, all this imperialization that they did, that's what's maintaining their wealth. That's why they said if those 14 countries in Africa was to stop depositing their funds into France, third world country, just like that.
Crazy.
So what does that tell you? What does that tell you about the interest? Look, what does that tell you about the economic responsibility and discipline of France? Yeah. You're making $1 trillion every 2 years on these countries. That's just them. That's not about you and all the wines y'all niggas selling, all the movies you're making, all the regular GDP for France. Just y'all niggas shit.
Yeah.
And you're in debt if they don't pay you. And then you tell us, oh, we're the fashion capital of the world. We're this of the world.
Yeah.
I went to this university. I'm a banking this, that, whatever. I graduated from this university. And y'all niggas is that fucking irresponsible.
Yeah, but if this country don't pay y'all niggas go
exactly. Under? But we're dumb though, because of our skin color and DNA though. And y'all niggas got all this fucking leeway.
Yeah.
And still need crutches. Bum ass niggas. Get the fuck out my face, man. That's why I talk how I talk to these niggas.
Yeah.
They're not conducive to the planet or life. Point blank, period. Yo, imagine, man. And they can't even say the shit I be saying. Oh my God.
The only reason why we not canceled is because we not big enough platform. Honestly.
My God, man. I'll be killing these niggas, bro.
But I was gonna bring up something else, but yeah, I'm good. Next week, probably.
Fact of the week, Tom?
Yeah.
Once again, man. It's like I just flawless victory these niggas, and my fact of the week is like Mortal Kombat is like finish him. I'm about to like fatality now. So fact of the week, right? This week's fact of the week: Judah P. Benjamin, right?
Mm-hmm.
Look up Judah P. Benjamin. Now, when you look up Judah P. Benjamin, you're gonna see a fat white male with rosy cheeks and black hair.
A fat white male.
But Judah P. Benjamin,
that's too funny.
If you Google brains, he was revered as the brains of the Confederacy. Confederacy being, the South, pro-slavery, pro-niggers being on, second class, not even second class, property, pro niggas being property and all this shit, right? Judah P. Benjamin is a Jewish man. Judah P. Benjamin was also on the $2 bill, the $2 Confederacy bill. After they seceded and we created our own country, we doing our own shit, we created our own currency. Judah P. Benjamin, bro, I like you. I like what you be doing to these niggers. I like your policies. I like your ideologies, all that. Throw him up there. Yeah. But Jews were persecuted as well in the South, though. Cap. That's why I be saying these niggas be lying to you. So if you don't, bro, the more history black people learn, the more on code black people will be, the faster black people will get out of our current positions. Point blank, period. All you gotta do is learn history. All we have to do is learn history. With a sound mind, of course, because you could be a fucking coon and you learn history and you still be on something. Oh, I like Smash. I want to suck Master dick still. But for the most part, the more history we learn, bro. So now I brought this up because of the whole shit going on in the world with the anti-Semitism and all this shit. Right. So you talking all this anti-Semitism shit, but you're not telling us that your own people, one of your own persons, Judah P. Benjamin, was referred to as the brains of the Confederacy and was a Confederate general, like high ranking, and was on, because him being on money, these niggas, founding father, people who make money is not people like, oh yeah, I agree with this policy. And then they be like, all right, who wants to be on the $20 bill? And you just take a poll. No, these niggas, they had to push a certain narrative, initiative, pro-white supremacy type shit. Yeah,
to have clout.
With white supremacy.
Yeah, with white supremacy.
To make certain, like white supremacy be like, yo, we need like him on the money.
No. That's like their statue. Like you were
well, in
so
addition
great
to that,
to us, here's your.
He also have a statue. He also have a statue.
Sure they probably had multiple statues. Probably got streets named after them, schools, colleges, museums, libraries.
And you know what's funny?
Parks.
The names are not spelled the same, but I was just like referencing, like make a correlation between Judah and Judas. Like his name is Judah, but Judas is from the Bible, and he's one of the disciples that turned on Jesus. It's like, I don't know that nigga. Fuck that nigga. I don't know that nigga. And Jesus told him initially when he's like, you gonna turn your back on me. He's like, I'll never do that. You my mans, bro. You my man, 40 grand, man.
I did read that.
Judas, yeah.
What's his
fake
name?
ass niggas.
How I forget Jesus' name? That's crazy. Jesus did say that. I was like, who is this? Yeah, I remember that. That movie, Passion of the Christ, is
also another interesting name to look up. This is Free Smoke right here. Oh man, back on the plantation. Look up William Levy. Woo! Free smoke. William Levy was a U.S. senator, Jewish. Post-Civil War, before they came up with the black codes and grandfather clause and sharecropping and carpetbaggers and all that, they was like, because these slaves are free now, these black people are free now, our economic safety basket, our economic like machine is dead now. So we got no money generating. That's kind of like a sanction right there. Mm-hmm. Right? The effects is the same. So we need something to drive this southern economic like hamster wheel. William Levy was the senator who proposed that black people go back on the plantation. This is how sharecropping / prison started. You're a free man unless you're a prisoner in prison. Mm-hmm. Oh. And then they started with the vagrancy laws. Oh, you're just standing around? You don't have no job? Well, sir, I as a black freedman, sir, I just got freed last week, sir. I just don't have no job, sir. Well, this is just how they like portraying black people to speak back then. Because niggas built up Tulsa, Oklahoma, and multiple other neighborhoods in less than 20 years, 30 years post-slavery. But this is how we were speaking, though. Cap. Anyway, so because I don't have a job and because I'm lingering around and because I don't have a set home destination, I'm a vagrant. So I got to get locked up and I got to go work on a plantation because I'm a prisoner now. And the plantation is doing the same shit I was doing last week before the Civil War was finished.
That's crazy.
Yeah, William Levy, Jewish nigga. Yeah. I'm not saying all Jews are bad, but I know what's up. I'm not fooled by these niggas.
That's crazy. Yeah, you do have a lot of names of them.
I got a lot of fucking receipts.
They got a lot of receipts, man.
Got a lot of receipts.
Yeah. I don't have a would you rather.
Not to mention the Amazon.
I gotta start writing shit.
Amazon banned Nation Islam book. I said this before. I'm gonna say it again.
We gotta talk about this Wayfair and this Amazon child trafficking shit. We don't got.
I didn't even hear about that.
We at 2 hours now.
Yeah.
Next week,
I'm gonna
put you on. This shit is crazy.
I'm not even surprised.
That shit is crazy.
Nigga's a fucking trillionaire,
bro.
Jeffrey Epstein was a billionaire doing trafficking with pedophilia. This nigga's a trillionaire. Imagine.
It's definitely intriguing.
Like you said, right? Before niggas become billionaire, you never know that talk that they got, that debriefing. You made through Jeff Bezos. You made it through the first couple doors, because it's like a billionaire, then it's like multi-billionaire, then it's like hundreds of billions. Now you a trillionaire? All right. Check it.
You gotta kill your whole family. Sacrifice your son in front of us. Kill him now. Kill him.
Yo, thank y'all for listening.
Yeah.
Great episode. We didn't even do the Dark Knight and Beige Bandit.
Oh yeah, we didn't.
Sign off. Sign off. This is Abdalla signing out.
Yeah.
Mr. Hazel _ on Instagram and Twitter.
Oh yeah, I mean that's in the bio.
I do that. You know we do that once in a while.
This is Beige Bandit. This is Nico, aka the Beige Bandit. You know what I'm saying? And thank y'all for listening.
Yeah. Catch us next week. Bang.